Hi, how are you doing? It's Richard from Ignite Growth again. And I just want you to think for a minute about why it's so important to keep growing our businesses when we run our businesses. And certainly why it's important to have that intent to grow to seven figures. I think there's a magic thing happens when you get to £1,000,000. And certainly on that journey to get to that turnover, you have to have certain things in place that are helping you grow to that level. I think most of us will agree that with hard work, a bit of graft and having a small team around you, you can comfortably grow organically to around 350,000, maybe 500,000 turnover. You know, most businesses can achieve that quite comfortably. But then there seems to be this plateauing where the growth seems to level off. Building your team out becomes harder. There's more financial pressures on you as a business owner. You seem to lack the clarity to see what to do next and what the most important things are, the most your high priority tasks are within your business. And I think a lot of this always goes back to three things. And I talk about this a lot in my videos, but it's having the right effective strategy in place to grow your business. That strategy will then dictate the tactics that you're executing on a daily basis. So it gives real clarity to what you're doing on a day-to-day basis in your business to really drive growth. Then there's the having processes and procedures at the heart of your business. So you do the same things the same way every single time. And that's really important for your team as you build your team out as well. Because as people come on board, you want to be able to show them this is how we do things here. This is a how-to of how we do it, and then let them go off, do it to your standard, but then also improve it. Remember, they're focusing on doing these tasks for you on a daily basis. So 9 times out of 10, they'll be able to find an even better way to do something. So that's really important that you give them the right way to do it, but you also give them the freedom to improve. That's how most businesses innovate, stay creative, and keep growing. And then the final part of the mix, the final part I think you must get right in your business is your system, how you use technology at the heart of it. Do you have a single source of truth? Are you using a modern CRM so you can see every touch point you have with partners, with customers, with new people coming into contact with your business? You know, this is a core part of modern business growth now, is using technology in the right way so that it actually enables you to grow and scale better than you ever would before. And that's what technology can do. It gives you that data to make those data-driven decisions, and it replaces opinion. And let's be honest, as business owners, we all have opinions on what's best in our business. However, when you look at the black and white data and you're really serious about what your buyers, the marketplace is feeding back to you through the data, you can make really precise data-driven decisions, and they're nearly always the right decision because you're acting on that data and the feedback you're getting. But until you get that system in place, again, you're going to limit your growth. So a lot of people say to me, oh, well, I'm already growing, Richard. I'm at 900,000 now. And I say, well, there'll still be either processes lacking, there'll be strategy lacking, or there'll be systems lacking. I can guarantee you most businesses, even if they're getting towards that seven figures, they'll lack it. But certainly the big blocks with nearly every business owner that I meet, around 500,000, 350, 500,000, the big blocks that's stopping them growing are one of those three things. So the importance, I feel, of getting to seven figures is you'll have started putting those things into place. So you'll have started working on your strategy in a more focused way. You'll have an effective strategy in place. And as I say, when I work with clients, I usually spend 3 months just on the strategy phase, putting in place the right strategy for everything from how the website works, the lead generation, the traffic sources they're focusing on, how we convert that traffic into leads. Once they are a lead, how do we nurture our relationships with those leads and make sure we move them very naturally on towards becoming a customer and revenue for the business. You know, all of these things are planned out in that strategy phase. So these are some of the things I want you to think about in your own business. You know, have a look at your business. And I talk about this in my book, Remarkable Business Growth. I talk about our ability as business owners to actually analyse and audit our own businesses and be really honest with ourselves and say, you know, Is our strategy as strong as it could be? Have we processed everything out? Do we have an operating procedures manual? Do we have how-tos and videos showing new staff? Do we onboard new staff? How do we recruit? You know, all of that again is driven by strategy. And then there's all the elements after that. So how do we deliver to customers? You know, our operational delivery is really key in B2B. Again, it should be the thing that differentiates you from everybody else. I talk about being remarkable. Well, that's one of the key differentiators, is how we deliver to our customers. So all that hard work of bringing a lead in, nurturing that relationship, building a relationship and then becoming a customer is fine. But your biggest opportunity is then delivering to that customer in a remarkable way. So they go away thinking, wow, you know, I expected something good, but that exceeded my expectations. And that's going to drive referrals. It's going to drive them to come back and buy more off you. There's going to be cross-selling opportunities, upsell opportunities. You're going to get reviews from these people, testimonials. You'll be able to do case studies on the work you've done for them. So this is really key, a key part of it. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an insight into my view why every business owner really should have the intent to grow. Whether you do or not, you know, is irrelevant, you know, but you should have that intent to grow and put in place the things that would allow you to grow to 7 figures. And then way beyond that, you know, I had a client that I worked with and we worked with him right through till he exited for 28 million in his business. And that was all done by systematically going through his strategy, processing out everything that he did within his business, building out his procedures, and then building a system at the heart of it that pulled everything together. So it's really important that you have that intent. You know, you may be happy of getting to 500,000 turnover in your business, having a couple of staff that work with you. You know, I know a lot of business owners who have a lifestyle business of around that level and they're perfectly happy. But I think the ability to be able to grow if you wanted to, or keep growing, is really important, because it'll give you that confidence that money's never going to be a problem. You're never going to have financial challenges. You're never going to have challenges attracting the right team around you. People will be coming to you and asking to work for you. Building the right culture within your business. You know, all of these elements are part of having a good strategy, process and systems. So, and I think that is an important lesson for all of us to think about, and it's something that I wanted you to think about once you'd watched this video. So let me know in the comments below here, talk to me, let me know, give me your feedback on, do you feel it's important? Is it a false goal for most people to get to £1 million? Or like me, do you feel that any business owner with a bit of planning, a bit of strategy, a bit of systems, a bit of processes, any B2B business owner can get to £1 million in the modern business world? All right, I'll talk to you soon, and hopefully that's given you some food for thought. Take care. Bye now.